Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here, and well, I guess it's time for another one of these response/rant videos once again, and yeah, I felt the need to actually talk about this one for sure because, well, this is actually a rather interesting one that we've actually got some time ago that I do felt the need that I would probably need to bring up its own video for sure, So yeah, and of course it actually has tie-ins once again with the Bachmann, Thomas and Friends range for sure. So yeah, we're back and of course talking about something that'll be a part of the Bachmann, Thomas and Friends range, and boy, I think we've got a lot to say of course this one for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say of course that front. Now, if you may recall, some time ago, it was revealed pretty much in a live stream that happened some time ago that Matt Stern, the marketing manager over at Bachmann Trains, has actually revealed a good amount of models that are currently in the works as part of the Thomas and Friends range that they're working on, with one of them that I'm talking about in today's video for sure is, surprisingly enough, when he actually revealed pretty much a unpainted sample of one of the models that they're working on, that being of course on one of the non-real vehicles that they're going to be pretty much releasing sometime very soon, and that being of course on Bulgy the bus. So yeah, honestly, I think, yeah, I really do think it's actually quite amazing, and well, I think they did follow that up sometime later by revealing some official images of course, the unpainted sample for what Bulgy's gonna look like once he actually gets released for sure, and yeah, I think I've got a lot to say in regards to Bulgy for sure, and yeah, honestly, to me, I really do think it is actually really interesting to see pretty much Bachmann Trains finally work on Bulgy for sure, because truth be told, I think Bulgy the bus is of course one of those Thomas characters that does appear frequently in of course the show for sure, that we surprisingly have yet to actually see any official models being made for sure. I mean, yeah, we did get a good number of other pieces of merchandise that Bulgy was actually featured in for sure, but never anything revolving around pretty much from any model train company, not even Bachmann Trains to be honest. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say of course that front. So by seeing what Bachmann is actually doing right now for Bulgy for sure, I really do think they really got a lot going for sure, and I'm, yeah, and honestly, from my first impressions, from what I'm seeing from the unpainted sample, I say he actually does look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I really do think the way it's actually shaped out and everything, I think it is definitely starting to look like Bulgy is actually really getting itself together for sure. Just the way that he's representing has, of course, this whole double-decker bus, pretty much from what I can gather, really is actually really is quite amazing to see, and they're definitely on the right foot. Of course, that one from what I've actually seen. So yeah. And I know that's saying a whole lot because, if anything, I think we've actually come to expect it from some other great non-rail vehicles that we actually got from Bachmann Trains that also actually turned out really great for sure. Like of course, we still got the all-time classic with of course the all-time classics with of course Burgie the Bus, which is still really great, all the way to Terrence the Tractor, Jeremy the Plane, Cranky the Crane, and that's just to name me a few for sure. And of course, even some recent ones that we actually got for sure, like of course Sir Topham Hatt's car, which is also done pretty good for sure, and even the HO figures, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I really do think they all turned out really great for sure, despite one or two issues I actually have with them for sure, but they actually did do a bang-up job with the HO figures for sure, and they're definitely the perfect scale that we've been wanting to see when it comes to these HO models. In fact, I think it's probably been a long time coming for those for sure, and they really did do a bang-up job, of course, that front, so yeah. So I guess either way, from what I've actually seen, I really do think they really are on the right path right now with, of course, pretty much Bulgy the Bus for sure, and given for the fact that we only got an unpainted sample for the time being for sure, I guess it'll only be a matter of time for when we'll actually see it fully painted from what I can gather, right up until it'll be ready to get itself fully released for sure, but hey, I'm pretty sure we'll get all the info from Bachmann Trains later on down the road once they give us full-on updates to see how it's gonna go for sure, so yeah. But either way, I guess with what I've seen with the unpainted sample that we actually got some time ago, I think it actually does look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm actually gonna be in for pretty much something actually really good, hands down, for probably by the time it actually does get released for sure. In fact, if I can actually pull out pretty much, let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I don't have it with me. Oh wait, yeah, I guess for a minute there I did kind of thought I actually have the 2026 catalog for sure, but surprisingly enough, I do have the 2025 Bachmann Trains catalog for sure. That will help give us the idea, of course, pretty much what we're gonna be in for when Bulgy actually comes around for sure. And yeah, I guess pretty much from what I've actually seen, based on my calendar, based on the catalog that I actually got from last year for sure, yeah, I think they are actually teasing that Bulgy is actually going to be coming for sure, and well, I guess the only difference from what I've actually seen in regards to any updates regarding Bulgy from what I've actually seen is that according to the Bachmann Trains catalog from last year, they did originally list it for about $56, but now according to their website, they've bumped it up to about $61 for sure, so yeah. That's pretty much what I actually heard as of now, but that pretty much shows exactly what I mean when it comes to pretty much on what Bachmann Trains is pretty much pulling off when it comes to the Thomas and Friends range for sure. I mean, yeah, I think pretty much looking back, of course, the catalog, hands down, all these models are great, and I would definitely love to get my hands on, of course, each and every single one of them, including some that have been long since discontinued for sure. If I'll go ahead and put this back, so So yeah, I would definitely love to have a good chunk of some models that Bachmann Trains is releasing in their Thomas & Friends range. Even some ones that I'm finding on eBay for some models that have been long since discontinued. Yeah, but at the same time, it can be pretty hard as well, given to how expensive each and every single one of those models are for sure. So that's why, pretty much from what I've actually seen, I've been working hard to save up whatever bits of money I actually can get in order for me to actually afford to actually get these models for sure. That's the most important thing that I will address, I'm not gonna lie, So yeah, but regardless of course, all that, I still have a strong love for, of course, what Bachmann Trains has actually put together for sure when it comes to their Thomas & Friends range for sure. And there was never at one point where I've decided, you know what, I'm not going to game these models alone anymore because, well, they don't pique my interest anymore, but no. I don't think that at all, hands down. I still stuck with it ever since I first started collecting these models back in 2009, and I still do nowadays for sure, so yeah, like I said, it is expensive, yes, but I'm still willing to make all of it work and make sure they run pretty well, of course, on my layout. Even with some additions and of course some pretty much some stuff that I'm willing to do a little tweaking here and there to really get where I need to be when it comes to my layout for sure. But I'm still really impressed with, of course, on what I've actually put together so far, hands down, and yeah. I'd be lying when I say that I don't actually enjoy pretty much what I got when it comes to the Bachmann Thomas & Friends range for sure. I still do, don't get me wrong, so yeah. So I guess, given to all that, am I still excited for when Bachmann Trains releases Bulgy the Bus pretty soon? Yes, I am, to be honest. I'm still looking forward to seeing what will go down for when Bulgy actually does get released for sure. Maybe it might happen sometime later this year, or maybe sometime next year or so. We'll have to wait and see for sure, so yeah, but I'm still looking forward to seeing what will go down, hands down, for sure, and I can't wait to see where they're going to go from there for sure, So yeah, and I can make the same argument for, of course, pretty much some other models that I'm hoping to get later on down the road. Like, of course, like I am still hoping to actually get pretty much Stanley and Ryan as some great examples. And I'm hoping to get Daisy as well. And I'm already saying my eyes to also get Bachmann's version of Duck for sure, because yeah, I guess if anything, even though technically I still love the Horby version of Duck, the hag I still currently have right here in my hands, and still a really great model the hag I still love even to this day. I think it makes sense for me to still actually plan on getting Bachmann's version of course, Duck the Great Western Engine, just to see on how he'll compare, hands down. But don't worry about a thing, I'm not going to get rid of my Horby version of Duck. I am still going to keep it, hands down, for sure, so yeah, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, so yeah. And speaking of course, Hornby hands down, I can make the same argument for, of course, some Hornby Thomas models that I'm hoping to still gag for sure. Like, of course, I would still love to gag pretty much of anything D261 Class 40, aka the Bulled Out Diesel, yeah, D7101, aka Bear, and even, of course, Stepney, Old Slow Coach, Flying Scotsman before Bachmann releases theirs, which I'm looking forward to, and even Murdoch as another good example, and that's just to name me a few. And again, even going back a bit to Bachmann Trains, hands down for sure, I'm still looking forward to, like I mentioned earlier, their take on Flying Scotsman, as well as, of course, Sydney, the Mainland Diesel, and again, that's just to name me a few, so yeah, but like I said, it is going to be expensive, I'm not going to lie, But I'm still hoping to pretty much still plan on getting more models later on down the road for when I'll actually have enough money to actually afford them, hands down, for sure. I mean, yeah, let's face it, there are other things that I'm hoping to buy pretty much with whatever bits of money I can actually save up on, for sure. Like, of course, some new movies on DVD and Blu-ray that I'm looking forward to getting, to even some new cosplays that I'm hoping to work on to bring to future conventions later on down the road. And that's just to name me a few, hands down, So yeah, and even some other essentials that I hope to do with whatever bits of money I can actually spend on, for sure. Like, of course, I definitely need to get some groceries and stuff, even for even some stuff for around the house, hands down, and possibly save up even more for when I'll actually get my pretty much a future car, for when I'll get my driver's license pretty soon, and even pretty much a nice apartment or a house somewhere by the time I move out of my parents' place pretty soon. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see later on down the road. So yeah, despite of course all that, as of course my way to save money, hands down, I will still always go back to, of course, some stuff from my hobbies that I actually really do love and admire, for sure. And of course, stuff revolving around model trains is definitely one of them, hands down, for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I'm still looking forward to seeing what Bachmann Trains is, of course, gonna provide for when Bulgy the Bus finally gets released, for sure. And hey, if it actually does happen, from what I can gather, yeah, you might actually see me planning on buying on that, and I might possibly cover that, and of course, pretty much in a future episode of What the Pickup later on down the road, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, for sure. We'll just have to wait and see right up until Bulgy actually officially comes out, for sure, and then we'll be the judge of that, for sure. So yeah, but whatever the case may be, I'm excited to see on what Bachmann's gonna do for Bulgy later on down the road, and trust me when I say it is of course gonna be another great addition that's gonna go well on my layout, for sure, in order to help keep the pretty much the Bachmann Thomas and Friends range alive for years to come. So yeah, that's what I've been doing ever since 2009, since I first started, and I do hope to keep on going with that anytime soon, for sure. So yeah, that's at least what I can say, of course, that front, and I guess on that front alone, I think I might as well end this video here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and by all means, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I'm quite curious to see on what your reaction is to Bulgy the Bus being pretty much being released by Bachmann Trains coming up later on down the road. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and well, I think I've got a lot going on for, of course, this month, for sure. So I do hope to keep on going with that, for sure. So yeah. Still got plenty of content that I really want to put up, hands down. So I do hope to give you guys something really great, for sure. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD and Sam Shepard. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.